While we were wrapping the car, we're like, that's a great idea. Let me see if I can find one. Ooh, one pops up, and we actually won it for $9,000.
You got a motorcycle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty guys, so check this out. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just dropped some brand new t-shirts on the website. These suckers are super fire. This is probably my brand new favorite t-shirt right here. On the front, you got Goon Squad, Simply Built, Tennessee, where we currently reside. And on the back, you got a pretty sick new logo with the Goon Squad on the back. A little bit sweaty, but you know what? You put one of these suckers on, it makes you want to get straight to work. So if you want to copy one of these very limited t-shirts, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and help support your boys. But as right now, let's just get to the video.
Phew, son.
Very nice for now.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, and today we're gonna continue working on our 67 Chevrolet Camaro SS. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we finally knocked out the last of our major bodywork. This quarter panel right here, and it is looking absolutely flawless. But we did notice one little ding actually in it. I think this is probably when you climbed up on this thing and you stood on it, jumped on it a little bit, did a body slam, or threw an elbow. You threw a bow.
I don't know, man. I think I saw that whenever we got the quarter panel. That's because true. This is some tough stuff. I mean, it's super hard to bend, but it was bent probably when they sent it to us or something like that.
That should be a super easy fix. We'll probably just knock that out probably first thing this morning. And also there is one last major thing that we got to take care of. Not as big as this stuff right here, but it will be kind of time consuming. That's this wheel well right here. We just got to smooth everything out right there. Throw one skim coat, get it nice and smooth, and that'll be it. And the rest of the body work is going to be throughout the whole entire car where there's like some nicks, some dents. We want to go ahead and get all that stuff knocked out. Knock out anywhere that needs body filler. That way we could focus on doing the wet sanding separately all at once. And just get this thing one step closer to getting inside the paint booth.
You got that right. And on top of that, we did do a poll on Instagram about what color choices we wanted for this car. And we had 4 colors. The most popular color was what?
Blue, man. That metallic midnight blue looks absolutely sick. I was wanting the red, but you know what? I ain't even mad, dude.
I was wanting blue, man. And I think blue is going to be an epic color, especially the blue that we picked, because there's going to be tons of blues. So we may end up doing like one more last poll on Instagram.
It's not going to be like the Raptor blue. I think it's going to be a little bit different, a little bit darker. So
yeah, I would like a little darker blue that kind of like switches colors at night or something.
And also we got to go ahead and pick up some paint for the interior. We're doing that high gloss black, so we got to prepare for that stuff. And also can't forget about the Hellcat, man. We got the wide body kit for it. We got the wrap. We're gonna start changing that thing up. It's
dude.
Sick,
oh yeah,
man.
We may be integrating the Hellcat in these videos just to knock out 2 birds in one stone,
That's
dude.
That's what I'm talking about right there, dude. But as right now, we're gonna focus on the 67 Camaro, try to knock out the rest of this body work, and hopefully get to some wet sanding. My goodness, Tom. You can't be bringing frogs in here.
Dude, just bringing frogs whenever, dude.
Oh my goodness, we just set him free and hopefully he made it out somewhere over there in a nice hidden spot.
Yeah, he gets in the ditch and just swims around. But dude, I found the missing puzzle piece right here, dude. Look at that. Boom, dude.
What on earth? Oh my goodness. So we ended up actually inspecting a little bit of this body work on this side and we found a little bit of rust.
Yeah, well, first it was like a little hairline crack, probably from the accident, and cracked. And then I looked inside there and like dipped the razor in there to see how deep it goes. And there was some rust showing. going, so I just went ahead and popped it off. And dude, look at that, man. And then I felt up under here, and it looks like somebody has changed this quarter panel just the same way as that side over there.
Dang, dude, I'm telling you, this is all for traction, weight, downforce purposes right here.
Everything, dude.
Look at this. There's even a golden nugget in there, man.
Dude, it's just, this whole car is probably made out of gold, man.
So I'm thinking this is going to be like one of the last major pieces. I didn't see anything else over there, nothing crazy. So
Yeah.
there's a little bit of rust right here, and I think there's something going on up there, a little crack.
Yeah, there's
right?
a little crack right here. So that's the cracks that we want to chip away. That way we can redo it. That way it doesn't have any rust growing in the near future. That way it doesn't crack anymore.
Yeah, that is right there. So we're going to quickly take care of this. It shouldn't take too long, and I think we're going to go ahead and probably move on to like some other little tiny things on the door.
What I want to move on to is by the door over there. You know where we replaced it? There's going to be a little bit of body work on each of the little panels that we
on the door
replaced.
jamb, right?
Yeah, on the door jamb. So
all right, dude.
after that's knocked out, then the rest should be pretty simple.
Pretty
dude.
easy. So
Yeah.
I say we go ahead and try to get this quickly fixed and just keep moving, dude.
Let's do it.
Would you come look at this? Look at what somebody wrote over here.
I love Bondo. Man, I hate Bondo, man. We've been Bondoing all day, man, for the past 2 days, dude.
Oh my goodness, that spot right there really slowed us down over there, but you know what? We got it looking better than ever. There was a huge issue that we noticed with it too.
So it would have been a lot quicker, but we noticed that whoever fixed this before, they actually made this area nice and flat. But if you come over here on this side, you kind of got a little curvature going with this panel, making the body lines look a lot nicer. And that's exactly what I had to mimic over here, using a couple tools, use some kind of like special stuff, and I just made it as best as possible to match that side. And it actually finally has a little contour edge right there.
Yeah, that's gonna look so much better. We noticed that last minute, but you know what? We had to take care of that, and that's like the last major thing right there. Of course, we gotta prime everything, but we're gonna do it a different style instead of the old rattle can method, right?
Not gonna use rattle can. We're probably gonna use some high build primer, and we actually bought a primer gun. Well, it's actually like a 3-in-1. You can use it to paint clear and primer. We may even paint the car with it, who knows, but we're definitely gonna use some high build primer on this, and we're probably gonna only prime everything when we're done 100% with all the body work, like every little nick and cranny and stuff like that. And we did start over here. All it needs is like one more layer of glazing putty, and that'll be it. But dude, this body work has been a lot, dude.
Yeah.
That's probably why these cars are so expensive, you know?
I guarantee it, dude, the amount of Bondo that you gotta buy for this thing, dude, easily gonna be $100,000 car,
I know,
man.
dude, easily. I mean, especially with the time that you put in these cars, like a ton of time. I can see why some of these people like sit there on weeks, months, years of building their classic cars,
Ooh,
dude.
but we're gonna try to do this within at least 2 months,
And
dude.
that is that's just some crazy stuff right there.
That's
But you know
crazy.
what? We're gonna get this stuff knocked out.
I think
man.
so too. So the only thing that we got left is just a few little nicks. Oh, did that Eastwood super silent compressor just
You
come on
can
there?
probably talk while it's going, dude.
We could have kept talking. There's just only like a few little things here and there, and we'll probably get to that tomorrow. I think we're done with body work for today, dude.
100% agree with you on that one right there, and I think we should go ahead and try wrapping something on the Hellcat
Dude,
right now.
let's go ahead and do it. A lot of Bondo dust did fly onto the Hellcat, so I don't know if we're gonna have to wash it or maybe just wipe the
We
hood.
can probably just rinse it down with water, and then before we wrap it, we'll probably do like a little clean real quick with like some windshield cleaner or something.
Yeah, and we'll
you know?
just continue with the 67 Camaro tomorrow in the morning. So I'll say we go ahead and fire that sucker up, wash it, and wrap it.
Let's do it.
guys, so it is actually the next day here, and look at this hood right here. We finally got one panel wrapped. And I gotta say, that color is looking absolutely amazing, and that's all we're gonna do right there. We're gonna run this hood red and be disrespectful out there on the roads. Man, what do you think about that,
Hey,
dude?
man, if this thing was like a red eye or something, I think it'll flow like that, dude.
It's kind of like the same thing that the Supra did, just with the red
mirrors and stuff.
But I guess whatever you like, you can do to your own vehicle. So no worries, you do what you want. Right now, we're actually gonna continue wrapping this. Got stuff falling over there, but no big deal. We're actually not going to continue with the 67 Camaro because we just really want to see what this front end is going to look like wrapped.
We really want to see the whole entire thing, the wide body and all, dude.
And this wrap right here is such high quality wrap that it made it so easy. I mean, remember we wrapped the wide body? We had some help and some assistance on the wide body Ferrari.
Dude.
So we learned a lot there, and now we're able to actually transfer all that into this right here. And maybe we'll start wrapping stuff, wrap the Viper right there,
the Viper would be sick. What if we
color?
wrapped it a satin black, dude? That would look like the Batmobile, dude.
Actually, that's a good idea because I was just thinking like what color would look good on this thing, because we got the orange calipers and that satin black would probably be the best.
Dude, that would be epic, man.
Maybe we'll do that. Who knows? But we'll see how this turns out first. And what we're going to continue with is actually the front bumper here. And if you guys don't remember from back in the day, we actually purchased an aftermarket bumper because it was fairly priced. But just recently, we purchased an OEM one right here. And I think instead of just taking that apart, we're just going to go ahead and wrap this sucker, slap it on there, and just keep on moving with all this wrap. Look at that, dude.
That was a tough one right there, but look how good that looks, man.
Oh my goodness, we finally got that front bumper wrapped after messing up the very first time. But oh my goodness, I'm loving how that satin red is looking throughout the whole entire car in the sunlight and even in the shade.
Dude, it's awesome because it's gonna match the interior and it's gonna match the brake calipers and all that good stuff with the black wheels. It's gonna be popping, man.
But I gotta say, this right here took about like 2 hours right here. Some of these edges we didn't get 100% perfect. We had to kind of like do some touch-up pieces.
Yep.
But you're not ever gonna notice it, dude.
It's mainly at the bottom. We made sure to get all the pieces like towards the bottom. Like underneath it, don't really matter. When the bumper is actually flat like this, you can't really see anything. And dude, I mean, it took forever. The first time around we messed up, so we kind of wasted some wrap. Hopefully we have enough to do the rest of the car because, I mean, that was a pretty big piece right there.
But a good thing about this color combo right here is we can leave some of the stuff black, like the roof, maybe the mirrors or some stuff like
door
that.
handles and stuff like that, dude. Who knows? But the roof black would look pretty good. That just depends on if we have enough wrap. May even just leave it. Even if we have enough wrap, the roof black may look really good.
That would look really good. What are you thinking, Pops? What do you say?
Yeah, it's nice. I like this color and this stuff. It's very
The
good.
finish on
The
it.
finish on it. Hey, I like your glasses now. Them suckers are sick. You got a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Not yet. What? What does that mean, man?
Dude.
Maybe.
You got a
Hey.
build coming up or something?
Hey, he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Look at
He
that.
might roll up in a Harley here in a little bit, dude.
Oh, snap that. I like the way you thinking. He's got some secrets, but you know what? As of right now, we're probably going to end up actually popping off that front bumper because we got to take off like the lip, the trim around it, and it's going to make the fenders a lot easier to wrap as well.
Yeah, definitely. So I say we just keep on moving with this, pop off that front bumper and see if we can wrap this front end. thing just looks absolutely killer, man. That matte red just makes this car look a lot more aggressive, and it's just weird finally seeing this Hellcat different color, because we've never seen this Hellcat with like 2 different colors. It's been one color, all black, dude.
But you hear that in the background right there?
What is that? Was that a Harley?
Dude, we got some
victory, man.
We got some great news. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But like you were saying, dude, that matte looks so good in the sunlight. It's so different, but you know what? It makes all the black accents just pop out, dude.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like, I've never seen a our Hellcat with like this 2 different tones of colors, which just looks absolutely epic. Makes me want to just go ahead and leave the roof black and the mirrors black, or maybe wrap them satin black or something like that. But we wrapped this thing up as best as we possibly could. We even wrapped like the inside of the fenders. That way you don't see any black through there. Almost kind of looks like a paint job, but we did kind of mess up. I mean, we're not pros. I mean, we're learning as we go right now, but if you come here real closely to the edge of this bumper, you see all that little,
look at this, dude,
little wrinkles and stuff going on.
This was your side, right?
No, this was your side. My side is not that bad. Let's hop over here on my side.
I should have listened to you. You did tell me to leave some excess, but I didn't do that. And once it got into the sunlight, it just shrunk up, dude.
Shrunk up a little bit. No big deal. I mean, what I think we can fix it is by popping the bumper back off, unpeeling this wrap, and kind of like stretching it and putting it back in. So you just cut it a little too short, and it kind of like moved out a little bit. I believe this wrap kind of like moves around when you first apply it. So you know what? Ain't nothing. Not a big deal, dude.
Ain't nothing. Yeah, if it comes down to it, we will.
Still looks good for about 10 feet away, dude.
Hey, that's one of those cars, man. This is one of them 20-foot cars. Stay 20 foot away, man. It'll look good no matter what. But dude, that's pretty much it. The whole entire front end is wrapped. The rest should be an absolute breeze, dude.
Yeah, definitely. But speaking of this motorcycle that you were just talking about, we were actually, Pops actually mentioned us doing a motorcycle build on the channel, like with the Harley Davidsons. Like, that's a great idea. And on top of that, Supercharger actually came out with a kit for a Harley Davidson. I believe the ones with a Milwaukee engine, which I never heard before, and they actually make a supercharger kit. So we're like, dude, this will be epic. We can do a motorcycle build and supercharge it, dude.
And look at this. You already went ahead and found this exact motorcycle. So there's only one motorcycle that they made the kit for. You found it, and we already bidded on it just now, like 5 minutes ago.
While we were wrapping the car, we're like, that's a great idea. Let me see if I can find one. Ooh, one pops up, and we actually won it for $9,900 right here, and it's in Nashville, Tennessee, and this thing is a beaut, man. It's red too, man. What are the odds of that, dude?
Look at that, and it's not even wrecked that bad, and the crazy thing is, we won it, but it's for some reason it just like disappeared.
Yeah, it was a pure sale. So pure sale means as soon as you win it, that's yours. You go pay for it, you go pick it up. But as soon as we won it, it just disappeared. It's gone. We can't find it like at all, you know?
You know what I think it was, dude? This is a pretty big corporation that we're bidding through right here, and that bike went for so cheap that, you know what, they didn't want to lose money.
Yeah, they can just delete it. I mean, who are you gonna call? The Ghostbusters? You know what I mean? Like, you can't do nothing about it. We just thought that would be something pretty cool, like a little side project or something that we may do in the future. Who knows, man? It's just epic throwing like a pro charger on a bike or something.
Dude, that is wild. We don't usually do this. We don't like reveal our builds before we get them, but we don't know if we're gonna get this one or not. So.
Yeah, so who knows? I mean, maybe we're wrong. There's like a glitch in the system. Tomorrow they're like, hey, come get your bike. We definitely will,
and it's right in Nashville, Tennessee, dude.
We'll just drive over there, pick it up ourselves. That would be epic, dude.
Dude, that'd be wild. But that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. Huge progress here and there, dude.
Dude, in the next one, we're probably gonna pick out our paint finally for that thing and probably even wrap the rest of that.
But guys, that is gonna be all. Definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And if you guys want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. Also, don't forget we just dropped some brand new t-shirts on the website. These suckers are super fire and there's not really too much of them. So if you want to copy one and help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.